Hey everyone, it's Connor here from Durham Hearing Specialists. I hope you're doing well, and welcome back to another interesting video. I've got a couple of tools here to show you, which I've not really formally introduced, but what we're going to do is use these tools to basically dig out a lot of dead skin from this ear canal. This particular patient presented to the clinic with hearing loss, slight discomfort and a feeling of fullness in the ear, which you would expect. And very little of it is wax. It's basically sheets and folds of dead skin packed into the ear canal. And what I'm starting with here is a metal hook. And I've shown this maybe on a couple of videos before, fleetingly. This particular tool doesn't have a name. It was made for me specially by a company called ChefMed. So at the moment, we'll just call it a custom hook or hook of justice, something like that. But what I'm doing here, so this is very similar in dimensions to a Cawthorn hook. So it's really small. It looks big through the endoscope, but it is an extremely small thing. And in my opinion, this is much better than a St. Bart's. It's smaller, it's neater, you can get into tiny spaces with it. And it's very helpful in digging out blockages of this nature. So I'm just dragging all these sheets of dead skin forwards. And as you can see, as I drag it forwards, all of these sheets start to unravel. And you know, it's a bit like digging a lasagna out of someone's ear. It's, you know, or an onion. It just kind of fragments and unravels. So as to why this has happened, usually we say, when we see, you know, the vast majority of the debris is dead skin, the general kind of vague answer. These are biopsy forceps, by the way. I thought these would be a really great purchase, these biopsy forceps, which are basically like crocodile forceps, but the jaws are cupped, so they have sort of shallow depressions in each jaw. And I thought that would be wonderful because it will allow me to grab onto debris, and maybe that debris won't, you know, just rip apart like when you grab something with crocodile forceps. But they're not actually that good. So they're far too large. Like most forceps on the market, they really are too large. But the jaws don't close properly, which is really annoying. So, you know, what you're going to see here is just a complete failure to use the biopsy forceps. So that didn't work. So we're going to go back in with the hook. So yeah, the normal explanation behind these blockages is it's a failure of skin migration. So the skin of the ear is supposed to start at the center of the eardrum, grow outwards and down the